Are you planning to pick a life partner or choose a life partner and you are wondering what to do and you don't know anywhere to go to? I want to teach you a very simple way that you can yourself know that if a particular person is good for you or not, using just the power of numbers. Hi, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is Lukman, and in this channel we talk spirituality. If you are new, consider subscribing, because if you subscribe, immediately I release videos, you'll be the first to be notified. Now, let's get into it. If you want to choose a life partner, or maybe you want to go into partnership or business partnership with someone, and you are thinking, what can I do? I want to make a search. Is it the right person for me? Is this guy or girl the right person for me? Or is this person the right partner for me for my business? You can do it yourself without running to anywhere, without even spending money. You can do it yourself. I've done it severally and it has worked. It has never failed because I do this for myself and I do it for people. But I'm happy doing it because I don't collect money for this. Because it's something that you can do on your own. That is no, it's something you can learn. So I'm asking you to learn it, to know it. So I'm going to be teaching you. All I'm asking from you is get your pen and your paper. Just pen and paper. Once you have pen or paper or writing pad or jotter, then you can start to work. Now, this is the rule. If you want to do this, you must know the name of your spouse. The name is real name. For instance, if the person I want to make a search for is called Elizabeth, I must know his name and the spelling, the correct spelling of Elizabeth. If it's Elizabeth, it's Elizabeth. Some people don't call Elizabeth, they call it Lisbeth, they call it Lisa, But you must know the real name, the full name. For instance, Elizabeth. And let's say my name is Williams. I should be able to spell my name correctly. So this is what we do. As in what we did while we were doing mathematics or arithmetic in elementary school. You write Elizabeth. The first thing you write is the name of your spouse. If you are a man, you are writing the name of the spouse first, the name of the lady first. Then if you are a girl, you are writing the name of your man first. Do you understand what I mean? If you are a lady, you want to make this search, you write his name first. Then after writing his name, then you draw a line as if you want to make division. In elementary school or in primary school or in mathematics, when you want to make this division, you draw a line across under that name. If you write Elizabeth, then you draw a line under. Once you draw a line under, then you now write your own name, which is Williams. You write Williams. You use your own name. I'm just using Williams. Williams is my assumed name. You can just use your own name. So you write Williams. Now we'll go ahead to divide. What we do is the first letter in that name, like Elizabeth, you cross it. You cross the first letter in your own, which is W. You go to the second one, Elizabeth, you cross it. You cross your own. You cross it until you cannot cross further. The remaining letters, if it is 1, you write 1. If it is 2, you write 2. If it is 3, you write 3. Now, this is where it gets better. There is odd number and there is even number. In this case, if you want to do this, you have to be cautious of odd and even number. And odd number, these are numbers that can only divide themselves. We cannot use any other number. Cannot use 2 to divide them, except they divide themselves, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. But if you have even number, you have 2. 2 can divide 2, you have 1. If you have 4, 2 can divide 4, it will give you 2. If you have 6, 2 can divide 6, it gives you 3. 8, 2 can divide 8, it gives you 4. So you understand what we call odd number and even number. Now, In the case of the example I made, Williams and Elizabeth will be in the up. You draw a line, then you put Williams under. Then you cross the letters against each other. The remaining letters, is what you count. If you count one, if the remaining one is one, that means that person is good for you. Is good for you because it is odd number. Odd number is very good in this case. In numerology, generally, odd numbers are very perfect. They are perfect. So, if you have one, then it's good for you. But in case you calculate and you have 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, I'm not sure it's too good for you. If you are not sure of what I'm saying, get other names of another name of your spouse and another name of your, use it to cross each other like I did. Just use it to cross each other. If it still come out the same way, then it's better. I'm not saying you should not follow your emotions but I'm just teaching you life as something that I do and something that I know works. I've given it to other people. But I'm not saying that because your partner is one, you've already married the person. What I'm saying is, if you want to marry, if you want to choose a partner, a life partner, somebody that you'll be together for the rest of your life, or you want to choose a partner that can go into business with you, you can do this. But if you're already married, you cannot do this. This will not work because you're already married. You're already married, and I won't advise you to leave your spouse because of just mere calculation. Results are not typical. Because it works for me does not mean it will not work. It will work for you. That's a disclaimer. I don't want anybody to hold me responsible that it was a Lookman that told us that I should come and fight you. No. You are doing this. It's a life act, simple life act. You are doing this just to know, not that something that you are already in, that you want to break away. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, maybe you have like suitors, like 3 suitors or 3 partners. You want to choose, you want to decide which one is good for me, which one will be better for me to spend the rest of my life with. Then you can do this. But if you already have a wife, then I'm not advising you to do it. I don't want you to do it. But you can know it. Everybody can know it. It will assist you. If not you, it will assist your junior ones or your children. You can teach them. If you know it, you can teach them. I don't do this in all cases, but I do it often so that whenever I see I have relationship, if somebody comes to me for any business deal, I try to check them up. I want to see. Don't let me go into this, but anything I want to do, I try to check. I see if it's worth it. And it has never disappointed me. I've done it severally and it's coming out very, very useful, very handy for me. Now, let me do the calculation for those of us who don't understand what I'm saying. Let me say Elizabeth. Can you see it? Elizabeth. That's my Elizabeth. Now, I will draw a line. You can see a line. I've already drawn a line. You can see my line. Yes. So I will write Williams. So this is the way to do it. You can see. This is the way to do it. So your spouse name will be up, your name will be down. Then I'll start crossing them. You can see, I start crossing them. I cross them. You can see. So I'll cross them out. Against each other. See, I've crossed them out. But it's remaining just one. And this is the one. This is the one house. So the answer is 1. So if I want to make a decision, I will say, okay, Elizabeth might be okay for me. It's okay with what I have here. So if you need further confirmation, you can do other things. I'm not saying it's compulsory that you do this. You can do other things. But that is just to show you what it means. It's very simple. And it works for me. It has been working for me. But it's not compulsory to do it. I'm just showing you so that it's a simple life hack, so that you understand how to do it. There are other things, apart from the fact that, there's things that are just secret to so many people. They don't do so many things. But This one is very simple, but it works. It works. There are so many other ways that can use number to know your life partner. But this is what I use. This is what I do, and it's the simplest of them. So I use it to calculate, and it works. It works. If you are a Yoruba, you can say Modupe Oluwa, or then you cross it against Olawale. If you cross them very well, it will give you 2. It will come out 2, remaining 2. It means this person is not too good for you. Then you can go for that to search. If she also has another name, maybe Janet, and you are also John, you can also use them to cross each other. Then you go further, you search and search and search until you get the right answer. But Motupelu and Olawale, they have 2. And 2, like I said, is an even number. And in this case, even number is not good. Odd number is good. So just give it a try. Try it. Go to the comment button and let me know how you feel. Let me know the answers you get. Let me know whether you have done it, you have used it before, or you are hearing of it the first time, or whether you are going to do it, or whether you are. Let them just know, or whether you understand it. If there's any other thing you still don't understand, you can still go to the comment and ask questions, and I'll gladly answer. Until I come your way again, remain spiritually intelligent, and don't forget, we can succeed together. Thanks.